Hey guys, how you going? Okay, I've been researching my little behind off. So yeah, been researching into the boys on the tracks, actually. Very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna do a video on that too. Okay, I retweeted Crabman, who said yesterday, and it's in response to his own tweet. Brandon Fraser said, if you turn down sex work in Germany, they'll cut your unemployment benefits. Don't tell me the slippery slope isn't real. And a 25-year-old waitress who turned down a job providing sexual services at a brothel in Berlin faces cuts to her unemployment benefits under laws introduced this year. Prostitution was legalised in Germany 2 years ago, and brothel owners who must pay tax and employee health insurance were granted access to official databases of job seekers. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding me. The waitress, an unemployed information technology professional, was willing to work in a bar at night and had worked in a cafe. She received a letter from the job centre telling her an employer was interested in her profile and that she should ring them. Only on doing so did she realise she was calling a brothel. There is now nothing in the law to stop women from being sent into the sex industry, said Mechthild Garweg, a lawyer from Hamburg who specialises in such cases. The new regulations say that working in the sex industry is not immoral anymore, and so jobs cannot be turned down without risk to benefits. Oh dear God. Ms. Garweg said women who had worked in call centres have been offered jobs on telephone sex lines. At one employment centre in the city of Gotha, a 23-year-old woman was told she had to attend an interview for a job as a nude model. Tatiana Ulyanova, who owns a brothel in central Berlin, has been searching the online database of her local job centre for recruits. Why shouldn't I look for employees through the job centre when I pay my taxes just like everyone else, she asked. Well, then everyone stop paying taxes. I don't know. What the hell is this? Oh my God. Germany, you poor people. Okay, so it's the same thing. Oh, hang on. Yep, okay, it's the same thing. So let's go back. That's it. Okay, that's it. By the look of it. Okay, was there another thread? I thought I was clicking on more than just that. No, okay. Well, there you go. That's Germany for us, and we're all heading that way if this doesn't stop, if we don't stand up. I responded to this because this is a segment that aired in a news station in New Mexico, right? And they're going on about the pronouns, and she says, oh, you have to have patience. And I'm like, yes, I don't have the time or patience to discuss gender pronouns. Give me your name and I'll call you by that. Or we can just have a normal conversation without the extra fluff. Whatever happened to having a normal conversation? Why? Because you know what happens when you talk to people who start on the gender? It just keeps going. It gets into a never-ending circle of conversation about gender and pronouns. You'll never get out of it. Okay, guys, I have to pause. Okay. Then we have this, breaking news USA, conservative brief, criminally culpable for his action, Alec Baldwin gets bad news. Alec Baldwin slammed for interview as criminal charges could be looming. Actor Alec Baldwin is still on the hook for the accidental shooting of his late Rust colleague Helena Hutchins, who tragically died last year. Many on social media sounded off on Baldwin when he did a recent interview with well-known film director Woody Allen. Oh God. Like Baldwin's career isn't already hanging by a thread, what a dumb way to completely destroy it, one person said about the interview. Remember when Alec Baldwin literally killed a crew member on set last year, faced zero repercussions, and is now promoting a special interview he's doing with Woody Allen? That's literally all you need to know about the film and TV industry, another wrote. Alec Baldwin, who shot and killed his employee 8 months ago, is live on Instagram now with Woody Allen, who's married to his daughter, journalist Emily Miller noted. Alec Baldwin announces an interview with Woody Allen. Topics to include the murdering of innocent people and child molestation, a fourth Twitter user satirically quipped. The aforementioned tweets echoed several people online who found it ironic that Baldwin would agree to sit down with a controversial figure amid his own scandal. Alan's adopted daughter, Dylan Farrow, accused him in 1992 of sexually assaulting her in their family's attic when she was 7 years old. The famed director has called the claims, which resurfaced in 2021, due to the HBO series Alan vs. Farrow, categorically false, Page 6 reported. Baldwin is still part of the ongoing investigation into the October 21, 2021 shooting of Hutchins on the New Mexico set of Rust after the actor fired a loaded gun at a cinematographer. Wow. Baldwin previously declared that he does not believe any charges will be coming for him in the shooting death of cinematographer on the set of his movie Rust, but the district attorney does not necessarily agree. Someone put a live bullet in a gun, a bullet that wasn't even supposed to be on the property, the actor said to ABC News host George Stephanopoulos. Said, someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me. I don't know what happened on that set. I don't know how that bullet arrived in that gun. I don't know, he said. But I'm all for doing anything that will take us to a place where this is less likely to happen again. But then he made the statement that has ruffled feathers of some in law enforcement who are working on the case. I've been told by people who are in the know in terms of even inside the state, but it's highly unlikely that I would be charged with anything criminally, Baldwin said. First Judicial District Attorney Mark Carmack Altwees appeared to respond directly to Baldwin's interview on Friday when she said to Deadline certain individuals may be criminally culpable for his or her actions and or inactions on the set of Rust. She said that she plans to exercise my prosecutorial discretion to its fullest, including filing charges that are supported by probable cause. Carmack also said today that her office is exploring various legal theories at the time. Everyone involved in the handling and use of firearms on the set had a duty to behave in a manner such that the safety of others was protected, and it appears that certain actions and inactions contributed to this outcome, she said. As the first Judicial District Attorney, I've not made a decision to charge or not charge any individuals involved in the shooting that resulted in the death of Helena Hutchins and injury of Joel Souza, she said. The remarks by Carmack were not altogether unexpected, as Deadline has heard from a number of New Mexico sources that Santa Fe law enforcement were very unhappy with Baldwin once again speaking to the media. Interviewed immediately after the shooting and subsequently by the Sheriff's Office, the Emmy winner has been asked not to comment on the shooting beyond condolences as the police's investigation continues. Request Baldwin has acknowledged but is clearly ignoring as he lays out his version of what went down that terrible day. One source told us the department felt betrayed after all the consideration given to Baldwin in the aftermath of the shooting. Another law enforcement source said that Baldwin is testing the department's patience and becoming a distraction to the ongoing investigation. No end date has been given for the Santa Fe Sheriff's Office investigation, but it could be several more weeks before it's wrapped up, I hear. Though 4 separate search warrants have been issued for Santa Fe detectives, and there's lots of finger-pointing and theories about where the live round that killed Hutchins came from, no one's been arrested, let alone charged, in the matter. And it could be him trying to influence the decision, the trial, by speaking out. That's what I believe it is. I don't need to like it. I've posted it myself, and I have already liked it. Oh dear.